Well, first of all, just in the home opener to have a crowd like that and come out with the victory. McKenya, talk about getting the win. How great did that feel to have the community behind you? And it was loud in there for you guys.
Yeah, it was overstimulating at first, but we were all just united, and I knew that all my teammates had my back, so I just kind of looked up to them in a stressor kind of like situation, but it was a really great feeling to like have everyone.
And Maureen, what was it like for you to try to get that home victory and then finally get to play a match here in Emporia?
It's nice, like the community, how much they support us, and our team. We really got our head straights in the locker room to be able to focus though with all the noise. But the band and the cheerleaders are all super supportive, and it's awesome.
In that first set, it was pretty nip and tuck back and forth. What allowed you guys to try to pull away there in the end of the first set?
Just focusing on what we need to do. We practiced a lot in the deep corners, putting the ball there because they pulled their defense up. So we just focused on the small things like that and be able to put the ball down when we needed to. So.
In McKenya, I don't know what it was, but you guys happen to have an identical stat line. The two of you combined for 20 kills with only 2 errors. You hit 562 apiece. What allowed you guys to be so efficient in this match?
I think it's just the confidence that our setter gives us. I think that's a really big thing to have, a super good connection, and for her to be a freshman is super impressive. So the trust was really there tonight.
And she wasn't always the full-time setter, but she's worked her way into that role. How's that relationship being built between her and the rest of the team?
It really matters off of the court. So for her to be super connected with everyone, I think it just reflects on the court with everything how it did tonight.
And then Maureen, last one for you. Obviously, going 1-0 on the weekend is great, but it'd be better to go 2-0. How do you come back and go 2-0 with another win tomorrow?
We just don't need to be comfortable. We need to go in, do our thing, get done what we need to get done, put the ball down.
Is it your birthday?
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, I just asked you, how's 1-0 at home sound?
It was awesome. What an environment tonight. So cool to have, obviously, cheer here, the band. Great environment. I wish we would have slowed them down a little bit more in the first set. Boy, they hit, I think, 300 or close to it in the first set. And, they ran a really nice tempo to the left side. And, you can watch all the film you want, but they're big. They're physical. And, I was happy we managed the first set because it could have went either way. Just really proud of our team. We made a couple changes, and we talk all the time about, I think one of our greatest strengths is our depth, and we had some kids come off the bench and help us out, which was just a real credit to kind of our group.
Well, in that third set, I think they started on a 4-0 run. You
Yep.
made the switch there. Not that necessarily the player coming out is the problem, the player coming in is the solution, but how impressed were you by your team's ability to try to nip that run as quickly as you did?
Well, that rotation hurt us a lot tonight, so we were trying to find a solution, and obviously trying to give them a different serving target. So we put Shelby in, and Shelby's a pretty emotional player, and I think she, when she makes a play, she's going to help the team, and she did exactly that, and that's what we look for some senior leadership. And I was just really proud again of the group to withstand that, because it's hard when you're down. But then we forced, obviously they made me call timeout. I think it was 14-11 in that third set, and it was great. Then we kind of switched it on them, and we played with a lead at the end, which was awesome.
Well, and in that first set you mentioned they did hit very well. They hit 344, but under 200 the next 2 sets, and it was 108 in the second. What adjustments did you guys make defensively?
We tried to put Camilla in, and we switched her and Ori to try to get a different matchup front row. But I think the real difference was our serving. We started knocking them off the net a little bit more in the second and third set, and obviously we got a couple aces too. But that to me was the real difference, that we weren't trying to defend 3 hitters, because they're big, and their setter does a nice job, a nice tempo. It was hard to defend. You
guys were balanced now. You had 3 with over 10, and the 2 ladies we talked to, McKenya and Maureen, they both went 10 with 1 error on 16 swings, hitting 562.
Yeah.
Which you'll take that. What allowed them to be so good?
When we handle the ball well, I think we're pretty tough to defend. And we passed it relatively well. We had some, just like anything, it was a little inconsistent at times, but our middle's up fast, and Mo was, just unconscious. And what I'm most impressed is she put a lot of time in this week to try to work on some things, and it really showed tonight. And even kind of the tough balls, the tight one, she threw it off the block twice. She hit it high, deep, out of system, and we always talk about it's when we're in system, it's but hey, the balls that are coming over your shoulder, and Camilla, at a critical time there, had a great ball, high, deep, out of system. So, again, we managed our errors. We were pretty low air tonight. We put a lot of pressure on them to have to play clean, and they gave us a couple when it counted too, which was awesome. But I'm really proud of the team.
Last one for you. Obviously, I told them it was great to go 1-0, but it'd be even better to go 2-0. So you got to put this one in the back burner. How do you come back out with a fresh mindset tomorrow and try to go 1-0 on Saturday?
Yeah, we'll obviously enjoy this for a couple more minutes, but we got to reset. We'll meet tomorrow morning, and we'll try to have a game plan. And we know that hopefully they're getting tested right now, and they'll walk in here hopefully a little worn out. But I'm just excited for the team, excited to the commitment they've made, and I'm really happy for them. And we'll get a good night's sleep and reset, and we'll get after it tomorrow.